Commence primary ignition.
Hello there, it's Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're watching the virtual Cantina network. Ooh. Is there a blue milk around? Can I get something? I'm in a cantina after all. Goodbye there.
Well, welcome to another edition of the Clone Wars Revisited, brought to you by the Virtual Cantina Network. Tonight we are on Season 4, Episode 5, Mercy Mission. And, of course, Mark is back from his extravagant trips abroad. Ashley and I just were sitting around doing nothing this weekend.
We're pale. He's tanned.
Yes.
Yeah, you're lucky I'm wearing a shirt.
I didn't see one photo of you wearing a shirt that was either fully buttoned or on.
Well,
No,
and not only that, but every picture I saw of him, he had a different swimsuit.
I did. I
am so impressed with you.
I brought 15 swimsuits for 5 days of travel.
Yes.
And I wore all of them. It's a very different. Look, being gay, you have to have a lot of swimsuits. That's just a thing.
It's a thing. Yeah.
But in all seriousness, I had a lovely time. We were there for a friend's birthday. I think I told you guys it was a friend's 60th birthday. So we chose an all-inclusive resort in Punta Cana that was very chill. And we went from the pool to the beach, to the pool to the beach, to the pool to the beach, to the last full day we were there on the boat all day. And that was a 6-hour trip. That was actually more like an 8-hour kind of thing. So it was all day. And the boat was where I wore most of my swimsuits. So, and got like amazing like ocean time. Like we were in the water just floating, just went down the slide. Some people snorkeled. I didn't really snorkel. Like the salt water is not good for like I can't be like under the water. But just being in the water, like floating and swimming and just like the dip of it all, I really could have skipped the plane back and just like live there. I was like, I will find a way to be a feral cat on property at this resort and live in the bushes to stay there because it was so awesome.
That's really amazing. Were there a lot of like cats around the resort?
Yeah, they use them for pest control, but then there's also like a lot of cats. So we're like, should we feed the cats? We're not supposed to. There's like signs about it, but it's like I want to feed the cats. But it was so fun. Our friends had a great time. We tried like my friend whose birthday it is. His name is John. He loves Below Deck. It's like his favorite reality show, and so we wanted to do like a full on Below Deck kind of birthday, and the catamaran day was like as close as we got to it. But the all-inclusive resort of it all made it very easy. And I highly recommend if anyone's going with a big group, a resort place like that is a good value because we were able to just get all of our dinners sorted. You're not paying for anything incrementally. Like you leave tips, but everything's taken care of and you're all on property and kind of everything's situated. And we all had rooms near each other. And the pool was great. The water was great. Like customs was easy. We had such a fun time.
Oh, yay.
Highly recommend.
That's
somebody put up Sherry's
yeah. Oh yeah. Mr. Sexy Swimsuit. I did wear some skimpy swimsuits for sure.
I was like,
getting ready for summer. Well, my friend John, whose birthday it was, we like forced him into a Speedo because Patrick also had a big orange Speedo, like bright orange, right? And I wore my orange one. I was like, John, I have a Speedo.
Wait, he was wearing a tangerine Speedo?
Yeah. So John got my dark red one to sort of coordinate. So we got the boys in as little clothing as possible. And it's funny because all the women were very covered up. My friend Christina was basically in like jungle safari gear. She had like full pants, the hat. Everyone had hats, by the way. and full cover. Like everyone was like fully covered because no one wanted to burn. In fact, I wore my UV shirt the first day I was there fully because I was like, I'm not getting a sunburn.
Yeah.
But it ended up being really good. We were smart about our amount of time in the sun and reapplying our sunscreen. I did get some color, but it's not egregious. Like it was fine.
Wow.
Yeah. But it was a blast. Highly recommend everyone go away someplace tropical and just like lay on a beach. It was such a recharge that was needed.
I did that in St. Lucia. I loved it.
Yeah. But tonight, I'm going to put the comment up about Tom Kane, which sad news incoming in what otherwise would be a really fabulous week for Star Wars with the Mando movie coming out and everything else. We heard today about the passing of the beloved Tom Kane, voice actor extraordinaire, probably best known within Star Wars as being Yoda and the narrator to the Clone Wars. Skip, you do a very good narrator impersonation.
Yes,
he is our narrator.
Doing my best Tom Kane tonight.
Yeah, we're gonna give it a try for sure.
I also loved him as Professor Utonium in the Powerpuff Girls because I was 15 when it came out, and I was just like, oh yeah, it's so cool. But
Powerpuff Girls is a classic.
So many characters like Darwin the monkey and the Wild Thornberries. Just like a sliver of the voice acting he's done over the years. He's been the presenter for the Oscars, like the voiceover announcer for the Oscars, and just absolute legend in the industry and part of the Star Wars family. And we know that the Clone Wars crew is extremely heartbroken tonight.
Yeah, you said that James Arnold Taylor
I'm always in amazement of the voice actors myself anyways. I mean, guys like James Arnold Taylor, Tom Kane, D. Bradley Baker, that ability to change the voice on the fly. I mean, I've sat there and watched James do it several times. He'll be switching from characters mid-sentence, and you're like, how the hell? I mean, I DJ'd when I was younger, so I'm used to speaking on a microphone. I can come across clear that way, but I can't do the voices. I can't switch to do the voices. I just don't even. Yeah. My vocal range is what you hear. This is what you get.
Yeah, same.
Maybe good for reading and talking, but that's about it.
Yeah, it's. I think he was Yoda in the Micro series. I'm gonna double check that, Dave.
I'm gonna pull up the IMDb. I was trying to load that earlier as we were getting situated because his credits are everywhere. Like he plays Yoda in so many iterations. Weirdly though, not Rebels because they bring in Frank Oz for Yoda in Rebels, which is like really strange, like out of nowhere. They spent some money on Rebels. They brought in like Billy D and James Earl Jones. They brought in a bunch of like really unexpected people.
Sure.
Tom Kane could have easily done Yoda in Rebels, even though he's sort of the voice of Yoda in like the Clone Wars era. Like, I love Frank Oz. There was no need to have him in Rebels, and I think it would have been fine to have Tom Kane.
I think he wanted to because we knew Clone Wars was over, and we knew he wouldn't be able to commit to like a recurring character.
Yeah.
But we only see Yoda once really in Rebels, so I think he was like, I'll make an exception for this.
Yeah, he's got like 2 appearances maybe. Yeah, let me. Oh my god, he has so many credits. Yeah, he was Yoda in Detours. He's in Squadrons. He has so many. The number of credits is actually so right at the top. Acting credits 275. We can't be scrolling through all those. That'll be the whole show if we just did that. Which we toyed with that idea, and we just didn't feel prepared to do a full-on Tom Kane tribute show tonight, but we do want to talk about him extensively and maybe bring up some of our favorite memories. I know, Ashley, you said that you loved him in Powerpuff.
Yes. Also, let's see, he was in obviously Wild Thornberries. He was the voice of Darwin the monkey. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. He was in that show. I want to say, Ben 10 is in here. Jimmy Neutron, he showed up there. Robot Chicken, of course, which makes it all the more fun. Batman Arkham Asylum, Wolverine and the X-Men, some Scooby-Doo movies. Obviously, Bad Batch is crediting him on there. Smurfs, Legend of Smurfy Hollow.
Oh, he's the narrator, Smurf. How funny.
Yeah. Kim Possible, Shrek the Third. Admiral Yularen, he played in Star Wars too.
That's the thing. In Rebels, his credit is Yularen. As a carryover from Clone Wars. And we only see Colonel Yularen once in Rebels, but Admiral Yularen is all over Clone Wars.
Yes, Dave. He's the monorail announcer in Disney World, and it's so sad. But he was Magneto and the voice of Magneto and Wolverine in the X-Men, along with Steve Blum, who played Wolverine. So, yeah, it's just a kind of a shock, but you know, he was. I guess the health struggles were there, and you know, he was doing his best. It was good to see him reunite with the voice actresses from the Powerpuff Girls at that con recently, but man, strokes are no joke.
Yeah, he was, and it's crazy. It's crazy because the last time I saw him in real life, I took down this photo from my wall. This is the Clone Wars cast that I had in Chicago. So that's me all the way over here. I'm trying to deal with the light. Okay, so that's me, obviously. There's James Arnold Taylor.
Yeah.
There's Tom Kane all the way back there. Look at how
He's
tall
so
that man
tall.
is. Enormous. Ashley Eckstein, Matt Wood, Kat Tabor, Matt Lanter, my husband Jason, and then D. Bradley Baker. So
you guys got one hell of a photo. Jeez.
We did this group shot at Celebration 2019 for a variety of reasons. One, I knew I wanted Matt, James, and Ashley, the Holy Trinity, there. And once we got them, Matt Wood was going to be coming because I wasn't even thinking about him for Clone Wars. It was like the 20th anniversary of Episode 1. We knew we wanted Matt Wood. D. Bradley Baker was obviously an important part of this cast, as was Kat, as was Tom. And as we were building all this, we were like, we should really do something special for Clone Wars. Like Rebels had just ended, and I brought almost everyone from Rebels as well. Yeah. And then as the cast started coming together, I was like, well, could we get like a core Clone Wars cast photo? And it happened. And it happened like by the skin of our teeth too, like just trying to get everyone situated with schedules and everything. And so that was the one group photo op that I jumped in because I was like obviously working with Epic Photo Ops at the time, organizing the lines and everything. And I remember keeping tabs on that one being like, one, there's 7 of them. We have to get them all situated. They're all VIPs. There's not a ton of these that we sold, but it's a high value item. Let's make sure it starts on time. Let's make sure everyone gets their photo.
Do you remember how much it was?
It was over $200. Like, but now I think it would be $500. Like,
yeah, that's easily
I think it was
like
probably
$500
to
$600 photo.
Yeah, that's a $500-$600.
Now, back then, 2019, pre-pandemic, back when I think everyone's individual prices for autographs were still $40-$50. Like Ashley Eckstein is now 100 or 150, whatever she is, right? Yeah. So we're talking about a very different time. Same with Matt Lanter. He might have been a $40 or $50 autograph back then. Same for James. Kat Tabor might have been $40. That photo was probably $250 ish, maybe $300. I don't even think it was that much. And it was the one that we got in because Jason was, you can see we both had our headsets in, we were working, and I was like, we need to be the first photo in this one. I want to say thank you to everyone. Getting everyone together at the same time was incredibly challenging. They all had photo ops, autographs, panels, PR, all that stuff. And then I'm getting my photo, I'm getting out. And then letting everyone else who paid for this thing get in. So it was the one that I like made sure I got a picture with myself at Celebration, and it was definitely a moment. Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, he was the nicest, and like you said, he had a numerous. Skip, you were saying he had 6 adopted kids and 2 biological kids.
Yeah, if I remember correctly, it's 6 adopted kids and 2 biological children.
Amazing.
There we go. They'll give me something to check on.
Yeah, his legacy lives on. Aside from the plethora of Yoda and other voice actors, I always forget he's Admiral Akbar. So, Eric Bauersfeld obviously played Admiral Akbar in Return of the Jedi, but all of the animation Akbar is Tom Kane.
3 biological, 6 adopted, 9 children altogether.
That's so many. Yeah. It's literally a baseball team.
And you wonder why he had a stroke? No, I'm just kidding.
9 kids is a lot. It's literally a baseball team. Like, he could field all the positions right there. It's crazy.
Zishling, hi, welcome. They said, I've not caught any trailers, etc., but are we expecting the Mythosaur to show up in the Mando movie? I don't know. Yes. We see that weird, like, dragon snake thing.
That's obviously the Mythosaur, right?
No, I think they called it the dragon snake.
Is it not the Mythosaur? Do you think it's like a baby version of the mythosaur?
I don't know.
Like, or
Doesn't
some
quite
related
look
thing?
mythosaurian enough. Like, it doesn't have
It's
like the
small.
horns.
It's
Yeah.
small. It's a.
And that thing is freaking huge. So
Here's my
that's fair.
suspicion. And by the way, I have to do my disclaimer. I'm a licensee, but I know nothing about the
Yeah,
Mando movie.
we're not gonna like post
Yeah.
any spoilers because
No spoilers.
yeah, of course. Spencer literally just walks out of the theater because it must have started at 7 and it's 9:15. So yeah, he literally walks out. This is amazing.
Good.
So,
Good to
glad
hear.
you enjoyed it,
Of
Spencer.
course, Spencer's just going to say it's amazing.
I think if he didn't like it, he just wouldn't say anything. That's what I do. That's what I would do. I've done that for other movies this year that I've gone to the movies and seen and not posted about it. And we won't get into which ones
I was
that
gonna say
are.
which ones. I want to know.
I'll tell you off air.
Okay.
But yeah, I know, and mostly because I don't like. It's not that I want to take like a stand against
Hi,
something.
Amanda.
I just think that it's not helpful unless I think a movie is racist, misogynistic, homophobic, otherwise like damaging.
Avatar: The Last Airbender, or
Like
The Last Airbender.
yeah, if I think that the
That's
movie
the only
is like
movie I've walked out of.
if the movie's egregiously harmful, I'm gonna say something. If it's just bad and I didn't like it, you don't need to know. Like I would maybe caution people like don't waste your money, wait for it to come out on streaming, or I just won't post about it. That's kind of how I roll.
Yeah.
Mando, I'm expecting it's going to be fun, and I'm hearing good things. I have a suspicion about the mythosaur, and when I first saw the trailer with the white snake, I actually thought it was the mythosaur. And Pedro has his helmet off, right? It's one of the few scenes in which you can see that it's actually Pedro. There's a scene. There's like a movie. I guess term for that, and it's your God is real kind of scene. Like this is the moment in the movie where your faith is confirmed, that the thing you believe in the most like is true and real, and now you need to know what to do with that information. So God is real, the mythosaur exists. I'm following this dogma. How do I now proceed? So I think we're going to get that. And if the white snake thing is not the mythosaur, maybe it's something related to the mythosaur that will be not a God is real moment, but a God is potentially real moment. And you need to maybe do something about it. And when you come back, you'll find the mythosaur and God will be real. So and there has to be a question about his faith in this movie, right? Like, what is the purpose of being a Mandalorian? Do you continue to wear the helmet? And how do you set up the legacy that eventually Grogu will be a Jedi and a Mandalorian? And what will his journey be? And how does that work, right? Because the Jedi have their own faith, and then there's Mando faith, but there's also different types of Mando faith, right? Like you have to address this. These are like the major threads that I think need addressing. So I don't know. That's what I would do. That's what I feel like you need to tackle more than anything. Although I'm hearing Rot of the Hutt is super fucking important. So I don't know how that happened.
Oh boy.
But here we go. Rot of the Hutt.
I don't know, man. Also, like I'm reading up on Tom Kane again. He was Yoda in Forces of Destiny.
Mm-hmm.
He was Woodhouse, the butler in Archer, which I absolutely love because
Archer was incredible.
It was one of my favorite shows.
With H. Benjamin. Did you ever watch that show? Jessica Walter was in it as well.
Aisha Tyler.
Show, but I didn't watch it that much. I mean, I watched a little bit. Enough
it's
to know
so funny.
Yeah.
He was the voice of Admiral Akbar in The Last Jedi.
Yep.
Let's see. Rebels Colonel Yularen, Stormtrooper number 3. Call of Duty, lots of video games credits. Ghost
so
of
many
Tsushima.
Video game credits.
I
hope the royalties on that are good. You know.
Disney Infinity. He played Yoda and Admiral Akbar in the video game. Let's see. Yoda Chronicles, of course, and he was also Qui-Gon Jinn. Quincy Sharp in Arkham Origins. He was Judge Hota in The Legend of Korra. Season 1.
I didn't realize that. There's a good amount of Avatar Clone Wars crossover.
Yeah. He was
in
some
Scooby-Doo as well.
Music videos for Bastille, Things We Lost in the Fire. He was Mr. Kane in that. Star Wars Pinball, of course. Lego Lord of the Rings.
I think he's in Johnny Bravo. I haven't thought about that show in a while.
Yeah. Oh my god, I love that ridiculous show. It was so crazy. I love he just got beat up by all the women. It was great. Obviously Robot Chicken, Warhammer, more Pinball, Boondocks. He was Dr. Doomis. Let's see. Force Unleashed, of course. the dictator in 9. Do you remember that weird stop motion movie 9?
Mm-mm.
He was Mr. Harriman, the bunny, bunny imaginary friend in Foster's Home for Imaginary Friend, and I love that show so much. Let's see, lots of Call of Duty.
Yeah, and so many video games. I mean, if you've played a video game that has any type of voiceover whatsoever, you've probably
Lord
heard
Monkey
Tom Campbell.
Fist in Kim Possible.
Yeah,
like crazy.
We have a nice active chat tonight. Thanks everyone for joining us. I hope you're remembering Tom Kane fondly. He was a lovely guy, and he signed autographs for us at Topps all the time.
Exactly,
he signed
Sarah.
his Yoda. He signed his Admiral Akbar. He signed his a bunch of different characters. Yeah, his voice is super recognizable. You can also find his autograph cards, and now up on eBay. I'm sure anyone who has them now, they're going to flood eBay with it, which I always find
it's so creepy. I hate that.
There's like a. I hate when people try to profit off of the unfortunate situation. I know I have a few of his autographs in my collection that I'll be holding on to.
Do you have him on your Rebels poster?
I do not. No, he I didn't get a. I was hoping to try to meet him this summer. I knew he was doing a con. I knew he was also in bad health, and there was a moment where I thought about, could we do it? At one point, someone was trying to organize a send-in with him that didn't work out, unfortunately.
Yeah.
And that's how it goes sometimes. It's sad. And look, that poster's never going to be complete. I've already, we don't. James Earl Jones isn't with us. Like, there's a lot of people who are not going to be on the poster. Unfortunately, it's sad that Tom Kane is also going to be missing. I do have to bring the poster to Texas for Julie Dolan. I think she's the only one going to Texas that I do not have, but I'm working on that. I'm working on a few other projects. Skip, have you started thinking about Texas and what you're bringing down with you?
I have not, and I generally tend not to bring stuff. I'm the, here's my.
Yeah. You like your photo op with an autograph.
Here's my stuff.
Yeah. You like a photo op and then an autograph photo op, from what I remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to go back and get everybody to sign photos with me.
No,
that's
cool. I love that you met Natasha. I need to meet her, and Tia too. I haven't met Tia
I
yet.
fanboyed on Natasha.
Did you guys see the Hot Toys figure? That's like the perfect mix of Tia and Natasha. I love that so much.
That Sabine is gorgeous.
And the Ezra too. It looks very much like a clean shaven Amon. So
my hair is now closer to short Ezra hair. I think that's what I'm gonna do for my cosplay. I still have to do some cosplay upgrade. Colin's gonna beat the shit out of me because I've made no progress on anything I was supposed to do.
You've been busy. He knows.
I know I have. But I need to do that. Texas. We're gonna meet Tia, Ashley and I. Skip, you should come up to Connecticut.
When is Connecticut?
I don't remember, girl. It's on there sometime in July. By the way, invitation to everyone in the chat. Come to Connecticut for the day. We're doing like a Saturday one-day situation to meet
I'll have to
Barbara Goodson
let my bosses
and
know.
Tia Sircar.
What day? When is this?
Let me look.
Google is free, people.
I know.
I don't remember. I have no idea. It's sometime in July. ConnectCon 2026. July 16th through the 19th, which I think is the weekend right before San Diego Comic-Con.
Okay, I'll have to put
and it's in Hartford. So for me, it's like a 2-hour drive-ish, something like that. There was some. Let's go to the guest real quick.
So we were having this conversation before, Mark. You were saying, like, don't you want to put these up on the wall? And it's because, like, I have. If I step back, I have 3 of these books. 1, 2, 3, and they're almost all full. All 3 of them.
Wow,
that's amazing.
Yeah, it's there's a. And in fact, I was thinking about Amanda. She popped in because we hung out a lot in London, and I have a bunch of autographs from London, which was a good time.
London feels like 1,000 years ago. It's so crazy.
We talk about, maybe we're going to have to, I'm going to pull out those books for when you get into your, what's the series that you guys do?
The celebrating autographs. Yes.
Celebrating autographs.
So you're going to join us for one of the episodes, I think. You'll come in as a special guest host. Okay. Kineticon is July 16th through the 19th in Hartford. We are going to meet Robbie Damon. God help me. This will be my third attempt at trying to meet this man. The eighth brother from Rebels. He's a little bit pricey, but I don't care. So I'll do the combo and the autograph, and we'll get you in the photo with me, Ashley. Steve Bloom will be there, so we have to say hello to him. He's already on my poster, but we need to get a group photo.
I met him once, but I haven't gotten anything signed by him, and I want to bring like my Calicori print.
Oh, there we go. So we'll do the combo thing again. So we'll get our.
We're talk about somebody who packs stuff to go to Dallas. Dave.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Dave. We're gonna get into that next. Dave, I'm gonna. So Kineticon, Robbie Damon, Steve Bloom, Barbara Goodson, the head witch herself.
Hell yeah.
Which I'm very excited about. Mother Talzin and Tia Sircar. So this is a good group because I need Tia to sign my Rebels poster. I need Robbie Damon to sign my Rebels poster. I need to say hello to Steve Bloom. And I've already met Barbara Goodson before, but I do want to get something Clone Wars autograph because when I met her, I got something Power Rangers autograph because I know her as Rita Repulsa. Like that's really my first love of Barbara. So, bitch, that looks so good.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and it's just started. I mean, I've got.
He's going for a competing poster, Ashley. This is blasphemy.
I'm going to sit here and
if you look down at the bottom, we got Tia, Vanessa, and Steve down there, and then Steve's wife,
Mary
Elizabeth
up at the top.
Yep, beautiful.
Queen.
That was at ICCC and I was supposed to have gotten Freddie, but of course that's you talk about the elusive Freddie Prinze.
Don't worry, he'll be at Rhode Island Comic-Con this year, I'm sure.
He will be there up until about 2 weeks.
He's coming to the next Bunta. Didn't you hear?
Oh yeah, that would be
kidding.
Yeah.
You come cancel on us. That way we could feel like we're in the elite crew of cons that he's canceled from.
Oh my god, I would love to do that. I'm gonna find his phone number. I know I might still have it. If it's the same one. I want to put up some of these comments.
You're coming to our Bunta. You don't have to come. We don't expect you to come, but we want you to cancel on us so that we can say we're an elite.
We're gonna edit all this out when we post this. Because I love him, by the way. You have no idea. I love Freddie Prinze Jr.
Yeah.
So and he legitimately always has like a filming commitment during a con weekend. It's happened a lot. It's become kind of a running joke. Okay. All right. Sarah is bringing her Women of the Galaxy book.
Yes.
Good choice because holy hell, do we have so many women coming to Texas? Like it is.
Yes.
More than 50% of our guest list for Boon to Eve is female. When we said the future was female, we fucking heard. So we've got a huge stack of women coming to Boon to Eve, Texas, which is going to be super fun. Definitely, that's the right idea. Now, Dave.
My wife is in the other bedroom, so in the other room, and so I can say I love it when we have a big stack of women coming.
That's going to be that's just say a big stack of women. Well, remember in the original trilogy there are 6 women, like in the whole thing. So counting Ula and Size Snoodles, like it is truly like slim pickings. And now we have more than enough people to do an entire book about the women of Star Wars, as well as a trading card set when Ashley and I worked on that in 2018, 19. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's good looking women in Star Wars.
That's one of my favorite ones.
And some really interesting, like crazy ass characters. So, and we have some fun ones coming with us to the group. Now, Dave, you have helmets. Tell us what kind of helmet you're bringing with you. So, yes, and all the Leias. I want to put that up there too. So, we have so many Leias coming with us. So if you have anything like Leia specific that you want, we're gonna have a special print, like more to come. And then Dave is also working on a blaster. We got a rep. Oh, for Bonnie.
Ooh,
see,
yes.
cool. Part of the Baru crew. Bonnie's going to be a great guest. I'm very, very, very excited about that. Okay, so Dave is bringing a Mando helmet and a Boba Fett helmet, I assume.
Boba Finn?
Boba Finn, probably Boba Fett.
So are we going to like mash up Boba Fett in FN 2187 with the blood smears? Are we doing that? Is that what it is? Please tell me. I need to know.
I bet you that's Boba Fett from the Mando verse, right? And we have, Sherry has a Her Universe shirt.
Oh, I remember that one. That one was wild.
Ooh,
so cool,
I don't
Sherry.
remember that one. Women of the Galaxy as constellations. That's
Yeah,
cool.
they had like a matching skirt too. It was really cute.
They did some really interesting stuff with all the parties first line. But
now I'm the order. Where did I? Oh gosh, my I have lost my flipping earbuds.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, we can't start the episode yet. We'll give you a minute. Don't worry.
Give me just 2 seconds. I'm gonna go running and get them. Woo!
Yeah.
But yeah, it's gonna be amazing. I really am excited for all that and just kind of getting to meet a lot of voice actors in Star Wars that I haven't met yet, and I do love all that. So
that's gonna be really fun. And if you're also interested in all things anime, like this Kineticon has a lot of it's all voice actors. I don't think there's a lot of on-screen actors here, and all the credits look like anime characters that I cannot identify because I'm not in the anime space, honestly. Like it's just,
I know a few of them, but I wouldn't know them like by sight. I just know by the name.
I have to admit that they were in the other pocket, and I had them. I walked down, like, where are they? I reached down and put it in my left hand because I was keeping my right pocket. Nope. They
Old
were
Man Ruckle.
Yes, Old Man Ruckle is definitely suffering a little dementia thing there. What's my name? Yes, now we can start saying, get your Disney Plus machines ready.
Yes, we should get into this episode. So let me pull up the episode description. Here we go. Season 4, episode 5, Mercy
And these
Mission.
are the little critters that what's his face and
here we go.
Maul Shadow Lord is same creatures.
Oh really?
Let me see what I can pull off. Let me see if I can't mess this one up tonight. Okay.
I can never remember the guy's name.
R2-D2 and C-3PO must solve the mystery behind the devastating earthquakes on the planet of Aline before they and the entire planet are destroyed.
Oh, jeez.
That was very good.
Understanding is honoring the truth beneath the surface. Whatever.
All right, everyone, get your Disney Plus machines up and running. Season 4, episode 5, and here we go.
Oh my goodness. It's finally starting. Ugh. Okay.
Thought I heard a Toby foot on the door. There's the door to the room.
I had my boyfriend put in the air conditioner. Finally. I was like, oh, it's hot in here. It's going to be 76 degrees here tomorrow. So I'm like, yeah, I need it.
Yeah, it's summer.
These are the guys, the same aliens that what's his face is in Maul Shadow Lord, the Underlord dude. So the animation quality has gotten better over the years.
I love the holographic animation here.
Oh yeah, so cool. There he is. And it's Wolf. We love Wolf.
It's a blockade.
Yeah, I need a Carson Teva and a Sabine helmet. Like, whoa.
Because Paul is coming to Rhode Island Comic Con.
I know. I'm so excited. I've been friends with him for years, and I've never met him in person. So I'm just like, oh.
That'll be exciting to meet him.
I'm going to go technical and listening to Tom do this Yoda voice where he does the deep voice and then cracks into the voice cracking and then goes back into the... How the hell does he do that?
It's wild.
So good.
You've got to see James Arnold Taylor's live show. He had a thing at Star Wars Weekends that was called Obi-Wan and Beyond or something like that. And it was sort of a take on his regular one-man show where he goes through all of his different voices. Mm-hmm. And he has a whole bit about, like, if he were doing a commercial for a medication, you know, at the end it's like, use only as directed. And it's like, do it within a 2-second span, a 1-second span, higher up, lower, more excitement, a little more serious, and he like does this whole thing of how you can flex your voice. And I'm watching this and it's like, this man's like a machine. It's like you can program in the way you, it's like, oh, I want that with a little more like oomph behind it, and a little bit of a higher pitch and a little bit faster or a little bit slower. It's crazy. And I know Tom Kane could do the same thing. It's wild. Him, Dee, James, they could have done the entirety of the Clone Wars with no help, just the three of them.
Seriously.
Who's voicing 3PO in this?
Oh, it's probably Anthony Daniels. Like, he was doing the voice through, I think, most of Clone Wars. The only time he doesn't usually do it is in the video games, and weirdly enough, Tom Kane would do it sometimes.
What was that?
Oh, it's my friend just sent me like a really like crazy Star Wars meme, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute.
I can't tell you how many people have reached out to me being like, have you seen Mando yet? What did you think? People think that I'm like, the people who aren't in our immediate circle and part of the VCN think from the outside I'm either like working on the production. I've had numerous people ask me to get them action figures. My aunt emailed me saying she wants a Grogu, whatever that means. I don't know if she meant the stuffed animal. I don't know if what she meant. But like, that's the kind of stuff I get because they think I work for Star Wars. Like, I'm sure you guys have a similar situation sometimes where it's like the extent of our involvement in the franchise is not, like I'm not at the premiere.
Yeah, they're not inviting us to any premieres or to hang out with Pedro Pascal on the set of things.
Oh my god. Him showing up in Disney, how cool was that?
So wild. I mean, I give a lot of credit to those who can have those experiences, but at the same time, it's like
I have the subtitles on my phone as I'm watching this.
Me too.
And I love it. When it goes to this little guy talking, they're actually doing the English version of it. I mean, it is, So it's not.
Suta piki pankana nima ratagina hata thrit rishwata.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what are we doing?
Sherry, that's a really good question because I feel like he would. Because R2 and 3PO are in every Star Wars film, I guess.
They are in every Star Wars. They're the only characters in every Star Wars. So,
just one day we'll realize it's all about R2.
He is the glue that holds it all together. What's funny is someone actually put up a meme pretty recently, and it was like Darth Vader was wasting his time trying to get Luke to rule the galaxy with him. All he had to do was turn over to R2, and R2 would have burned it all down. I would have been like, let's do this together. He should have been the Sith apprentice, was R2-D2.
Agreed.
He's
like, man, Anakin, you made this.
You picked the wrong one.
Well, there was a meme. What was it? Was it the 7, 8, and 9 where they said R2's never in the spaceship. He learned his lesson in episodes 1, 2, and 3. You don't stay with the spaceship. When Anakin tells him watch the ship R2, it's like no, that's not a good idea.
No, yeah, exactly.
I have to say, in the whole wide Star Wars universe, 3PO is my most hated to draw. It's just all the little lines and stuff. It drives me crazy.
3PO?
Yes. All those little lines in the neck and having to make sure they're all straight because he's a robot, and it's like, ugh, stressful.
I like these little creatures. They're funny.
What is his name? Oh my god.
I'm putting up Sherry's comment real quick. Yes, people knew. Well, I shouldn't say that. The influencers did not know they were going to be meeting Pedro, but they did know they were going to Galaxy's Edge, and they were obviously chosen. Like, I know who Gabe is. I know who Carly is. Like, I recognized a bunch of people in that picture. And what I appreciated about it is there are some great people from the fandom, and especially Gabe. There's just good people in the mix from what I saw. And
was Nick the Fulcrum there?
I think he was. I feel like I saw him at the premiere, but I don't remember seeing him at the Galaxy's Edge thing. I don't remember.
Yeah, they've started to include him, which he's got a good. He puts together some good reels.
Yeah.
These little dudes are the same character as Ludivario.
Yes, same species.
Just better animated.
Yeah. No, the animations come such a long way. It's kind of crazy. But yeah, the what I'm appreciating about the Mando marketing now that we're in the week that it's actually happening, there's stuff happening at Galaxy's Edge. There's stuff happening like these fan screenings that like Spencer just came from tonight.
I tried to get tickets, but I couldn't. So
yeah,
it was
like,
it sold out pretty fast.
Like I didn't understand the whole like sneak peek 45-minute thing from a few weeks ago. Like that didn't make any sense to me. And I'm wondering if that was the kind of thing where they were trying to do something with the theaters and they couldn't get something else done. I don't know. I don't know. That one just didn't make sense to me. But the integration with the parks makes so much sense because Star Wars is so much more than just the movie. Like it's got such a big footprint. I'm surprised there isn't more happening in store, honestly. Like Grogu is such a merch driver that I'm surprised that people aren't like seeing things happen in store where, oh, hey, you could go get tickets to the movie. Like, I feel like that's the next thing. Also, I didn't think the popcorn buckets were anything all that special. Whereas, like, the Masters of the Universe popcorn buckets are here to slap. Like, they are highly collectible, too intricate. Like, I would never put popcorn in them. They would be display pieces, which, by the way, I'm going to go broke on Masters of the Universe merchandise.
Oh, my God. Are you getting that drink sword?
What am I not getting at this point? So my feeling is if we don't get taken out by Ebola or hantavirus in the next 2 weeks, I will, in theory, be sitting in front of a Masters of the Universe screen watching this movie. It is my all-time favorite franchise, more than Star Wars. Cancel me now. Like, Masters of the Universe is my number one, like, by far. Yeah, by far. Like, Masters of the Universe means more to me than Star Wars, Doctor Who, Firefly, and everything else that comes its way combined. Like, Masters of the Universe in the one spot by leaps and bounds.
I liked Masters of the Universe, and don't get me wrong, I got to meet Rudy Obrero, who's like the original packaging art illustrator at a con in Indy, so that was really cool. But it kind of graduated to She-Ra for me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
like, I love memories of getting stoned in high school and watching Masters of the He-Man.
That's
well, awesome. Now you can get stoned and go to the theater and watch the movie.
Yeah, I think you should pop an edible before that movie because it looks wacky. It like just wacky enough. And I'm a licensee, so I know it's in my interest to tell you to go see that movie. I wouldn't say anything, like I said, like if I didn't think it was going to be good or if I didn't like it. Yes. Tell me his name again because the Cosmic Key is really fucking cool. And I thought it was a really smart way of bringing science and technology and an explanation as to why in Eternia, yes, there's magic, but it can't move between dimensions in the live action movie. Like, I thought it was really cool. Yeah. Yes. The Chinese, so forget what's happening with Grogu right now. The Chinese theater is overtaken by Masters of the Universe. They had
love that
giant Castle Grayskull, and the interior was insane. They had like you know how you could like ride a mechanical bull? They had that with battle cats. You could ride battle cats. You could take.
It's like going to a Comic-Con and doing that because I did a few years ago.
Oh, it's crazy.
Hey,
they have a bone throne for Skeletor.
Hell yeah.
There's Stuart Ziff is the creator of the Cosmic Key. Thank you, Dave. And he's going to be at our Boon to Eve. Yeah. I may need to have him sign something Masters of the Universe when I meet him instead of Star Wars. Like that's what I would do. But
absolutely.
So you can go to the event and like there's like a magic mirror where you can pose with the power sword. There was all sorts of cool stuff that was happening, and I was watching it today, and it was like another influencer kind of event. And it was based in LA. I was like, if I was in LA, I would have bum rushed the thing like to get in there because aside from being a licensee, and I'm like way too excited about being He-Man for Halloween. I'm so excited to just go to this movie and enjoy it and hope that like it becomes a giant hit so we can get the franchise, so we can get live action She-Ra and everything else and maybe a new cartoon. Like I'm all in on this one. Yes, we've got a couple good weeks of movies ahead of us. Mando Grogu's out this week. I should mention too, we're going to be doing coverage on the network, so be on the lookout. Colin Weaver and Brooke, they are going to be doing a VCN Transmissions episode where they review the movie. I think they are going Wednesday or Thursday, but they are also doing a trooping thing on Friday, which is why there's no VCN Transmissions regular episode on Friday. But there will be a Mando movie breakdown coming very soon.
Yeah, Jimbo. We also, Mark and I have tickets for Thursday, 5:15 and 8 o'clock for him. So yeah, spoiler free. You know the deal. You know the rules.
Yep.
People not here in the group, we're gonna do our best to keep it spoiler free here on the VCN. So
yeah, no spoilers. And you will, if you post spoilers in the Facebook group, your comment will be deleted, and you will potentially get a strike or a notice. And if you have enough of those, they will just kick you out. Like, we're pretty strict on that kind of stuff. So even if it's accidental, we'll delete your comment. We'll send you a message and confirm. But like, do not post spoilers in the group. I think saying you liked it would be fine. Saying you liked it because a specific thing happened will be a deleted comment. You know what I mean?
Yeah. These characters are freaky. Like the design on them are really cool.
Yeah.
Just the way they move, it's freaking me out.
Dave brings up a good point here.
Yes,
If Masters of the
please.
Universe does well,
Love
we could
Thundercats.
get Thundercats. And you know what's coming next year is Voltron with Henry Cavill. So
he's just doing all the nerd shit. I love it.
He is. Well, he's playing the king, which makes sense because the Voltron force is like a bunch of kids, and he's like 40, 35. How old is he? He's 30.
Oh,
35.
damn.
No, but he's not a kid. Like, these are supposed to be like teens or 20-somethings.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm excited to see what that means, because they wouldn't cast someone of his caliber to be a non-playable character type. You know what I mean? Like, because the king is not part of Voltron Force. So hopefully he's got like a more active role. Either way, I'm down for Voltron. I think that's going to be awesome.
It's just crazy. Yeah, one of his last one of the things that I was looking forward to, and I love the resurgence of 80s properties and film and things like that. I want to look forward to Masters of the Universe, but I'm just like so jaded by it. I'm just like, please don't suck. I mean, Mortal Kombat is doing pretty well, and it's exactly what everybody wanted from it. So that part is really cool.
I really enjoyed Mortal Kombat. I thought they did it's exactly what you'd want from a Mortal Kombat movie. It was very expected in a good way. I have enough insider information from being a licensee and having seen a lot of stuff to say what I know about the Masters of the Universe movie, spoiler free. I think it's going to be really good. And I wouldn't steer you in the wrong direction. I'm telling people to go see this movie. And I feel good about telling people to spend their money to see this movie because I think it's going to be good. If I didn't, I wouldn't be talking about it. Like that's my rule. So, yeah,
Taz. Hi.
I think there's a concern about what is the ethos of Skeletor, because he is the greatest villain in Eternia, and based on numerous origin stories, it's also very personal, right? Is he the brother of King Randor? It depends on the version of the mythos that you follow, right? That's not necessarily the case in the Filmation cartoon. It wasn't the original intent of the action figures, but it did get retconned in the mini comics that came with the final wave of action figures. They do make him King Randor's brother in Masters of the Universe Revelation, and they do it in the 2000X show. So is he Randor's brother? Yes or no? Makes it a personal drama, and now it's like brothers against each other, and Adam being the son's king, really uncle versus nephew. Very Hamlet, right? But he is supposed to be the greatest evil. But he's also really fun and also kind of a goofball. And kind of ridiculous and very queer coded, right? Like there's like a lot of layers to Skeletor, and he's got Evil Lyn, who's like the head bitch, right? Like she's super powerful, potentially stronger than Skeletor, but also kind of in love with him, but also like just likes being a chaos agent, right? That really works, and she's very serious. And then the rest of his minions are idiots. So I think you need that mix, because Skeletor could be very, very serious, like Langella's portrayal in 87, or very silly like the Filmation cartoon. But I think that there is there's somewhere in the middle, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You got to be somewhere in the middle.
Yeah, I want him to be serious, but I want him to have moments of like complete like maniacal laughter, crazy. this.
You
I
have
don't
to
want
be
it
a
to be
little
too
unhinged.
serious.
No, he has to be a little unhinged. Hordak's
Yeah.
never unhinged. He's very serious. He's very dark.
Yeah.
Skeletor is kind of like, I think of him as chaotic evil, whereas
he's a little more like the Joker.
Yeah.
Versus Hordak. Yeah.
Yes, Hordak is lawful evil. Very focused, very serious, no fun. Skeletor wants to blow things up. Hordak wants to rule over things. I think those are very different strategies. Like the Horde wants to accumulate and rule and create structure and organization, and you have to follow those rules and fall in line. And Skeletor's like, burn it all down, like, and he's got no qualms about like what he's burning. And that's kind of fun and funny. Like, you can really have fun with that, especially if he's like locked up. Like, you can tell from the trailer that he wins in the beginning, and that's why.
Agree, Dave.
Yeah. I like that. Skeletor is in charge of Eternia for a while. What's that going to be like, right? Because Adam's sent off to Earth and then has to come back and free Eternia is what it looks like. So, what is Eternia under Skeletor's rule?
What does that kind of look like? Because we never really saw it in the animated series. So.
No, only in the '87 movie did he actually take Castle Grayskull, and that's for like a day.
Yeah,
like he gets the power for like a day. Here, it's years, years and years.
Yeah.
So that should be interesting.
Taz says, I would be disappointed if Jared Leto doesn't do the laugh. Even a sinister and admittedly disturbing laugh would do Skeletor justice. But if I see an ultra serious Skeletor, that would be disappointing as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah, I want there to be some levity to it.
These weird little creatures. Oh my god.
There's so much R2 and C-3PO in this episode, and it's taken me out of it. I just don't find them appealing in animation. Like, they don't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, not by themselves.
No.
They're good salt and pepper, but they're not the meal.
Right. You need them to be paired with Anakin or Ahsoka or even Obi-Wan. Like, yeah, Anakin and R2 are a great combo. C-3PO and R2 are not a great combo in animation. They work fine in live action, but like this isn't working, right? Am I like this episode's really bad, right?
Yeah.
Look,
I mean,
in animation they don't work.
Yeah, they're just
all their episodes of Clone Wars that revolve around R2 and C-3PO are garbage.
Yeah. Purely like opinions. Oh my gosh. What is happening right now with the seal? The vapors make everybody pass out. What do you mean I have to help? No, I don't want to do anything but stress.
Oh. Push him into the lava. Or whatever. You wish that there'd be a gas that only worked on them.
What do you mean? So right now and wait every day for a stream and challenge you to renewal, see who accepts. Hey, listen, R2 is my first droid love, okay? I don't, every time we get an adventure with them, I feel like it's just a filler episode. It doesn't mean anything. And that's what pisses me off about them in animation. That's why he said, and I agree with him in this case, they are like the seasoning to things because they don't give them any real weight to situations. And that's what I think is total crap.
I think they could have made more of these little creatures than they could have R2 and C-3PO.
Yes.
And don't get me wrong. I mean, I love the characters, and but there was not a significance or something special that was being advanced or forwarded.
Puggles. Yeah, it needed something else. Chopper can carry an episode. Chopper has carried episodes, multiple episodes.
Yeah,
well, because you can put Chopper and a bunch of stormtroopers, and it's entertaining and has a story to it.
Like they paired him with not only committing theft in a marketplace, but with AP5, and it's like I will watch that all damn day.
Yeah, Wolf's like get rid of C-3PO and R2.
Yeah. The Gregor episode and the one with the Padawans running away from Grievous are some exception. Absolutely. I agree. yeah, so the droids saved the day. They covered the seal, but they're still on the loose. So next week's episode, or next time's episode, will be Nomad Droids. So, yay!
Woohoo!
But I wanted the stakes. I want the stakes to be higher when, 3PO and R2 are on there. A little more, because
or a little bit
pretty
more.
high.
Yeah, something that is critical to the evolution of the Skywalker saga.
Yes, and I feel like with Chopper and Dave's case, they do that. Like they pair him up with AP5, who becomes important to the mission on Chopper Base. They, they have him do cool stuff and help Hera out when she's grieving Kanan. Like they give him weight. Chopper has emotional weight that I feel R2 and 3PO are missing. So.
Well, and R2's like the carrier of the story. He's the archivist of everything that happens in those, we'll call it 9 movies.
Agreed.
Right?
Yeah.
And so it would be appropriate to put him in something that maybe deals with Palpatine or the Jedi overall. Like he's hiding the secrets of the Jedi. Something that allows him to be a little bit more, you go, yeah, he's known that the whole time, or something to that effect. I think they're missing out in the Clone Wars animation what they could do with him, how they could utilize that character.
Agreed. Taz also says the episode with R2 being replaced by R6. Yeah, R6 was cool. That was a fun episode. In my opinion, sure, it was filler, but I thoroughly enjoyed that episode. Yeah, it was stressful as hell because, R6 was like gaslighting people and trying to kill everybody. It was like, oh my God. But what do you mean? He's a new droid while R2's out of commission. No, you failed, man. You picked the worst one. So, yeah, I totally agree with that one. But again, the stakes were high in that episode. So it's bananas. But yeah, the next episode should be good.
Mark, you're looking up we've already done this weekly schedule, haven't we?
The new sponsor.
Yeah. Let me pull that up. I was trying to find something else. Okay. Yeah, I agree about all the droid stuff though. I would watch Chopper all day with no subtitles of just him walking around and nothing else happening. Not true for R2 and C3PO. Like, and the fact that they are constantly in stuff is exhausting. But yeah. Okay, so what's coming up this week? Obviously, we just did our episode of Clone Wars Revisited tonight, Season 4, Episode 5, Mercy Mission. Just a reminder, we are not on air next week with a new episode. We are going to be playing a repeat. We're actually going to be showing the Anna Graves interview that we did a year ago because she will be joining us in Texas in August, and we are starting our build-up to Texas. So want everyone to reacquaint themselves with Anna Graves, which is very exciting. She's one of our Leias. And
we
we'll
love
be at
her.
Boonta Eve. Yeah, it's exciting to have her come back. And then Wednesday we've got the Nerf Herder Council. They're going to be talking about the Mando Grogu movie. Thursday night is also a re-air because it's Mando premiere night pretty much worldwide. Like most people would be going to see Grogu on the big screen this Thursday or Friday. So they are doing a re-air of Season 3, Episode 8, Chapter 4, The Return, which is the finale of Mando. And then the Unifying Force has a new episode. I believe they are also covering Mando Grogu. So it is going to be a Mando Grogu heavy week here on the channel. And of course, as I mentioned, VCN Transmissions, our blog will be doing a recap once Colin and Brooke get back from trooping and everything. So very exciting stuff.
That's exciting.
Taz, join us on the Facebook group, the Virtual Cantina Network. It'll say, what is it? It's Star Wars Celebration 2027 Los Angeles. And yeah, you'll see, come join us. There's 103,000 members now. We are everywhere doing all kinds of stuff. You can hang out with us. It'll be a good time for you, I promise.
Yeah, and from the Philippines. Hello.
Next week's episode. Let's see if I can get it there.
Yes, we got the sisters. The sisters Crees.
Yes, and that's exclusive. Nobody else has got that. I was the only one that took advantage of that.
That's
love it.
wild. That is so wild to me.
I think it got announced really late, and we just missed. Yeah, thank you, Taz, for joining, and I will definitely take you up on that lightsaber fight when you find your way to the U.S. We'll have a go. I got my double bladed red lightsaber.
Let's go.
Yes, ready to go.
Yeah.
I love a good fight. So what else happened? What else do we have to? We want to talk about our sponsors for Boon to Eve. So we've been
Yes.
talking about Texas. As a reminder, Texas Boon to Eve 2 will be August 7th in Frisco, attached to the Rebel Scum Con, which we're so excited about that we're going to be back. We have an amazing lineup of people coming. These are some of the details. It's at the Revel Patio Grill in Frisco, Texas. Friday, August 7th, 8 through midnight. There's going to be karaoke. There's going to be meet and greets. We're doing sabak again, which I'm very excited about. And it's live band karaoke.
Hyperspace props.
Yes, love our hyperspace props.
Lessons. Love them.
They're the best. It's going to be such a fun time. And here's a list of the awesome people who are coming to the event. Kat Tabor, Kirk Thatcher, Paul Darnell, Misty Lee, Stuart Ziff, Dawn Dininger, Tamara Carlson Woodard, Bonnie Piez, Anna Graves, Julie Dolan, Frank Trigg, Lauren Vaught, and Kim Smith. So
the ladies of Leia out in full force, and the Baru crew in the house. Love this.
Ladies, and more ladies. And some really just fun, unexpected people. So it's going to be great. It's going to be so much fun. Hope to see all of you there. And thank you for everyone who's helping make it happen for us. As you can see, some of our sponsors are listed on the graphic over here. We've got NH LASIK and Toink. And Shinobit. Shinobi IT. And we've been calling it Shinobit off air. It is Shinobi IT.
Yeah.
So thank you guys. I love this one with the NH LASIK. Because we all know stormtroopers can't shoot. It might be a vision thing. They can help you get your 20/20 vision, help you fire your blaster.
This is probably one of the funniest ads I've seen on the network. So
it's so great. I think this is their like standard graphics over here, but of course, like
we take it.
Have you seen the meme where the stormtroopers get their eyes fixed and then they can start hitting everything? There's a meme out there. I saw it just before we did the show, not too long before it, and then they go around. They shoot Leia and Luke off the. When they're chasing them through the Death Star.
When they have to swing over the pit.
Yeah, they shoot them and they fall to their deaths.
Oh, lovely! And that's the end of the series.
Yeah, it's hilarious. I mean, if they could just a little LASIK would have done wonders.
Oh man, that's awesome.
And the amazing Stuart Ziff.
Yeah. I love this. So the speaker series is back, which is very exciting. There's going to be a few people doing the speaker series, including some of our Boon to Eve guests who are coming up. Stuart Ziff is the first. He's done a lot of behind the scenes stuff, as you can see in the top left. By the way, I love that everyone is like, it's Arts and Crafts Day, shirtless Arts and Crafts Day, down in 1976, somewhere in a galaxy far, far away, building what looks like it might be the Millennium Falcon. I don't know, or a Death Star. I can't really tell from that photo. That looks like it's probably the Millennium Falcon, right? That's got to be.
Kind of does, yeah.
So whatever they're building, we need the story.
They're building a thing.
Then there's Slimer over there from Ghostbusters, and as Dave mentioned, he invented the Cosmic Key. That's super cool from Masters of the Universe.
Love that.
And then we just wanted to say one more time before the show closes out that we're thinking about Tom Kane and his many, many children. He is survived by a pretty large family, which is lovely. And of course, all of us here in the Star Wars family are going to miss him tremendously. He was an incredible guy. And he's the voice of Yoda and is our voice of Yoda for so many people. Like, that took us through the Clone Wars, along with all the other credits that we were talking about at the start of the episode. Like, he's going to be missed tremendously.
Absolutely. I wish I had gotten a chance to meet him, because you know how me and voice actors are. I love them so much. But I think he was one of the best in the industry, and it's amazing how not only we as a Star Wars family are mourning him, but his Powerpuff Girls family is mourning him. His other voice acting family is mourning him. Lots of people in the entertainment industry. So sending so much love to his wife and children today, his family and friends, and the rest of the fandoms. May the force be with you, Tom.
It's tough to end on that note. We hope everyone has a good week ahead of them, enjoys the Mando movie, remembers Tom, and gets to spend some quality time with other Star Wars fans, reach out on the Facebook page if you're looking for a buddy to go see the movie with. There's plenty of people who are. I got my tickets for Thursday. So does Ashley. We're waiting on Skip.
Yeah, it'll be Friday or Saturday for me.
Yeah. We won't ruin it for you.
Yeah, and remember, no spoilers. There's a no spoiler warning in effect. So everyone behave on the page. Don't get in trouble. Those admins are going to be not super forgiving after a while.
Stinky Punky Muffin after you.
Yeah, exactly.
He'll bring the rainbow.
Yeah. Rod of the Hutt is apparently super important in this movie. We will send him to you. So,
all right.
All right. Thanks everyone for joining us. We are very happy to have you guys following along the network.
Yeah.
And really looking forward to celebrating Mando Grogu with you guys. It's going to be a blast. We will not see you next week on Clone Wars Revisited. As I mentioned, we are doing a re-air, but tune into everything else, and we'll be back in 2 weeks. Until then, everyone have a great Memorial Day and great start to your summer. Enjoy Mando Grogu, and as always, may the Force be with you.
Bye, guys.
Republic.
Hello there.
Hi, I'm Mark Buttle. I'm the Director of Programming at the Virtual Cantina Network, and I'm here with James Arnold Taylor, lead voice of Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Obi-Wan Kenobi. Yes, I know that one well. I have the high ground if I do. Wait, yes. Thank you. Now I have the high ground. And you are watching Clone Wars Revisited. This is the show you're looking for.